And for Rabbi Gershom, it's almost Lila Tov.
Journey guides, I just sent you the flag. Everybody should have it now.
There we go.
Gershom, can you hear us?
Yes.
Oh, good, good. All right, yeah. We're gonna start in just a minute, but we have a couple more few more people coming on.
Okay.
But we're gonna go ahead.
Rabbi Gershom, welcome.
Thank you.
We're so excited to see you again. Or I am
Wonderful.
I'm so excited to see you again.
Great.
How was your Shabbat?
Shabbat was very restful.
Good.
I was with my family. We enjoyed.
Oh, that's great.
Gershom, how many children do you have? Gershom?
Yes, please.
How many children do you have?
I can't hear you.
Oh. How many children do you have?
I have 5 children.
I thought it was 4 or 5. Got it.
Yes.
And Igal's the oldest?
Igal is the oldest, is is 26. Yeah, it has a while.
Big boy.
And the youngest is 4.
That's your son that
Yeah.
we met the other day?
Yeah, the other day.
Yes, beautiful.
Well, I think we're going to go ahead and begin. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are so excited about this. This is our third live stream journey. And while we tried to get connected with Rabbi Suzomo last, we are so excited that he is with us today, this morning. This is Rabbi Gershom Suzomo, who is the rabbi of the Abudaya Jewish community of Uganda. And I'm not going to take any of his time because he is talking to us all the way from Uganda. Rabbi Suzomo, welcome. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. Blessed are you who come here in God's name. We are so glad to welcome you. And you are our first trip to other parts of the world when we get to meet Jews from all over the world. So please, would you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself? And I know that we're going to have some questions that we want to ask and the students are going to want to ask. So, Baruch haba.
My name is Gershom Suzomo. I am the spiritual leader of our Udaya congregation, which is the Jewish community in Uganda, which was started and founded in 1919 by Semei Kakungu, who circumcised himself and his sons and began to observe Torah laws directly. I have 5 children, and the oldest is 26, the youngest is 4, 2 boys and 3 girls. I'm also a member of the Uganda Parliament, which is one of the highest honors in this country, and I'm previously one of those who actually make decisions for this country. Right now, I am in Kampala, where I do my legislative duty, and usually I go home every weekend for Shabbat to do my religious duty.
Well, we are so glad. Now, tell us what would normally be going on for your Jewish community on a Sunday morning. Do you have a religious school or Hebrew school? Do you have an education program for your children, for the children of your community?
Yes, every Sunday we have morning minyan, and after morning minyan we teach Hebrew songs. We also teach Hebrew alphabet and also Jewish law, halakha. There's some education program that takes place 2 hours every Sunday morning.
And is there a name? Do you have a name for it?
Sorry?
Is there a name? Do you have a name for the program, for the education program?
No, we call it a youth education program. It has no code name, but it's our youth, and is every morning, actually on every morning on Sunday, because during the week, children go to school.
Right.
We don't have to sit together and learn. So we also have a Shabbat lunch and learn program that has a code name, Shabbat lunch and learn program, that is for both adults and kids. So we have special class for adults and another class for the kids. So at least 2 classes.
Got it. Got it. Well, I know. Let me ask: are there some children in Germany who would like to ask a question? If you guys can put your hand up either put your hand up or put the hand up, and we can call on you. You can ask Rabbi Suzomo a question. Any question? Can they ask you any question? Rabbi Suzomo, they can ask you any question?
Yes, please. I am waiting for a question.
Yes. Who would like to ask a question? Is there someone who'd like to ask a question?
I would.
Yes, Walker. Let's ask Walker. Unmute yourself so we can hear you. So, Rabbi Suzomo, this is Walker Jones.
Okay.
Does your name have like a special meaning?
Great
Yes,
question.
that's a very good question. My name Sizomu, my family name, comes from the fact that I was born at a time when there was an epidemic, like you see coronavirus, COVID. When I was born, there was measles, and there was not good treatment for children at that time. Almost every family lost children, died at that time. And when I was born, my name Sizom means when a pandemic or an epidemic breaks out, it breaks out for everyone. So my name Sizom means for everyone, meaning everybody has a taste of difficulty in one point of their life, at one point of their lives. So that's what it means.
And Gershom.
I hope you understand what I mean.
Yes, and Gershom is Hebrew, right? That
Gershom is for a stranger there.
Right.
Stranger in a foreign land, and when he married his bride Zipporah, they gave birth to Gershom, and Gershom means I am a stranger there.
Right. All right. Other questions, kids? Anybody have a question for the children? If you put your hand up, you have a question, children?
Ellie, did you have a question?
Who was that?
Question.
Great.
Gershom, how many children do you guys see in your Sunday programs?
We get about 20 kids every
Wonderful.
Sunday.
That's wonderful. I love
How
that.
many?
And they're learning, are they 20. Are they learning the alphabet? Are they learning Torah? What do they learn in Hebrew school?
They are learning the alphabet, they are learning prayers and songs. Those who are about mitzvah age are also practicing for their bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah.
So just like here. They're all
Great.
Yes.
same good stuff.
And of course, they're all thrilled to be at their education program every Sunday morning, right? They don't regret it. They're very excited all the time. Look like there was another question, maybe. Oh, Miss Lori. Gershom, this is Miss Lori. She's one of our teachers.
Hi there, Lila Toe. I have a question about how your tribe, when they embraced Judaism, how did they learn Hebrew? And how did they learn the songs and the music?
Actually, in the beginning, it was quite difficult. In 1926, the two people visited from Palestine at that time. It wasn't yet Israel. And they brought with them Hebrew alphabet books and also a Chumash that was written in Hebrew. They taught leaders of our community then for some time, and that's how Hebrew was introduced in our community. So 1926 was the first time. In the 60s, we received so many other books from Israel, from Europe, and the US that taught Hebrew, and also Sidurim, Chumashim, Haggadot, and all other textbooks.
Wonderful. So, Gershom, I know that you obviously you celebrate Shabbat every week, as do we. But at Journey, we practice celebrating Shabbat because we want to make sure the children know the prayers, know the blessings, and so we're going to do that. And I hope that you'll lead us in these prayers. I'm going to share my screen so that everybody can see what's on the screen. And just a moment. So first of all, even though this is not something that we sing on Friday evening, we do sing this every morning at Journey. And I love this picture from your community. So I thought we should sing it, even though everybody will be muted. You'll only be able to hear me because we can only have one screen at a time. But I want to welcome you and just make this connection because I know these are words that you and your community pray as well as we do. So children, even though we can't hear you, please join me as we all sing together. Modeh ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam shechezarta b'nishmati bechem la Rabba emunatecha, Rabba emunatecha. And then I had one other piece that I thought we should sing together because Rabbi Gershom, my friend, is Rabbi Noam Katz, who is, I know someone who you know, who has written music inspired by your tradition, inspired by your music and your people. And this is a song that he directly connects to the rhythms and tunes from the Budaya, and that is a wonderful version of Am Yisrael Chai, the people of Israel live. And isn't it amazing that there are Jews everywhere, not just in the United States, not just in Europe, but everywhere, in Uganda, all over the world. So join me. It goes like this. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, oh, Rabinu Chai, oh, Rabinu Chai, oh, Rabinu Chai, oh, Rabinu Chai. Now we get to the blessings. Gershom, would you please, I'm going to light the candles. And Gershom, would you mind leading us? It's just in the blessing over the candles. You there?
Yes, I am there.
Okay.
So can we say
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. What?
Can we say the bracha over the light?
Yes, please.
Okay. Baruch ata Hashem Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidushan b'mitzvotav v'sivanu lehadrik ner shel Shabbat lehadrik ner shel Shabbat lehadrik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Amen. And now we come to the Kiddush. And Gershom, will you please lead us? Rabbi Suzomo?
This is, yes, please. I can see Shabbat Kiddush, and we can say Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Bore Pri Hagafen
L'chaim.
Lechaim.
And then, of course, Motzi. So usually I have just a little bit left.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I said Hamotzi, yes.
All right. Baruch Ata Hashem Eloheinu Melech Haolam Hamotzi Lechem Min Haaretz.
Amen.
Amen.
So, all your blessings are the same as our blessings.
Yes.
I'm assuming you just celebrated Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur and Sukkot and Simchat Torah. Tell us about your high holy days.
High holidays, we actually blew the shofar on Sunday, and that was the Rosh Hashanah. Our children they love the, see, it's getting dark here. It is already dark, so you can't see me. Our children like the shofar, the sound of the shofar, and when we blew the shofar, it was quite a good feeling. I have relocated to where there is some light. We actually fasted on Yom, and even our children tried the fast. Those who were able to completed. There were those who were not. Even children below 10 who were interested in trying out the fast. they did try out the fasting. And we actually prayed, and both in the evening and also during the day, we read from Torah. For Sukkot, we constructed the sukkah. Our children decorated the sukkah. They love eating from outside. In the past, we used to even sleep under the sukkah when it is not raining. But this year, we had all the days of the sukkah full of rain. So it was full of rain. We could eat, could say, hamotzi in the sukkah briefly, and when it starts raining, we would run back to the house. Mchat Torah, we had the processions around the bima, 7 processions, and we sang Aneinu, Aneinu, Beyom Koreinu, and danced with Torahs. We read from the conclusion of the Torah, and we also read from the beginning, the Bereshit. And it was a good feeling, a wonderful feeling.
Oh, I'm sure.
Ending and beginning, yeah.
Gershom, I know that one of the questions that I would want to know from you is, COVID has affected everyone throughout the world. How has it affected your community, or has it affected your community?
Very much, very much. I am right now a mourner. My brother passed on before Rosh Hashanah, and he had difficulty breathing, so we suspected that maybe it could have been COVID, and we took precautions. We went for testing, and we began to take vitamins C, and so the situation not very good. There are people who have died of COVID, not from our community. We suspect that my brother Aaron passed on because of that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
The testing here is very expensive. A test is $60. Not everybody can afford $60 for a test.
Wow.
Gershom, are your children in school? Or
No.
are they, okay, so for COVID, they're home.
Only the finalists, those who are in final classes, had one who are returning to school tomorrow.
So have they been out of school as long like as our children have been, which was last March?
Yes, from March to the present day, maybe up to January. It's not known when they will be back to school.
Same with us. We're in the same boat.
So how do you observe Shabbat and Yom Kippur with COVID? Did you gather together?
We had a small gathering, not more than 50 people. So that is what we had, and every village had a gathering in their own village. It wasn't communal as it used to be in the past.
Right.
And social distancing, people were wearing masks, and we had to sanitize.
That it's very hard for everyone. Very hard for everyone. You know, it really is. Are there other questions that you guys, that the children would like to ask? Let me call on them if there are any. Adults even? Any questions?
Holden has a question.
Holden, yes, Holden.
How bad is COVID there?
Sorry, how bad is what?
The pandemic.
Oh,
Pandemic,
yeah.
COVID.
Yeah, the COVID. Actually, not really very bad. We have had maybe 150 deaths, and about 9,000 people have been tested positive.
Is that in all of Uganda?
the whole of Uganda.
And what's the population of Uganda?
Uganda is 44 million.
So there are lots of people who are in need of healing. And Gershon, I don't know if this is a tune that you sing, this Debbie Friedman version of Misha Berach, but it is one that we sing in our community. Is this one that are you familiar? Did you sing the one from Debbie Friedman?
I have.
You're familiar with it?
Heard about it.
Well, we're gonna, as we get ready to conclude with our conversation with you, Gershom, I think it's really important that all of us remember that COVID does tie us all together. It has impacted everyone in the world. And today we think about and we focus on the way in which we're connected to our Jewish brothers and sisters around the world. Jewish people look like us, look very different from us, meaning our community and what we're used to. Jewish people speak different languages and they eat different kinds of foods and they live in all sorts of different places around the world. But what ties us together is a connection of the Jewish community worldwide. And prayers that ties us together is the Misha Berach prayer, a prayer for healing. So I want to ask everyone to think of someone or people in the world who are in need of healing. Let's sing the Misha Berach, and then we're going to say goodbye to Rabbi Suzomo, and we're going to move on to the rest of our morning with Journey. So please join me. Misha Berach Avoteinu Mekor Habracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor Habracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Rabbi Suzomo, I pray that this is not the last time that we get to meet you, to talk with you. I have dreams, great dreams, that someday there's going to be a congregation Shma Koleinu trip to Uganda, actually. That is something I really want to make happen. Obviously, we have to wait until things are healthy and safe, but it is the next great trip that I hope to embark upon. And so we are so grateful to you for joining us, for sharing your story, your people, your world, and we pray that you and everyone are safe and healthy, and that we all go from strength to strength.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you so much, Gershom. Have a wonderful evening. We are so glad to have welcomed you. And now I guess what, you guys? Guess what we're gonna do? We're doing some Israeli dancing. Woo! So if you're sitting on a chair, you gotta step back from your chair. You gotta make some space. You don't need that much room, but make some space for yourself so that you can learn the steps. Come on, everybody should be getting up and move your camera in a way where we can see you. Yeah, perfect, Miriam. Miriam is on board. Miriam is figured it out. All right, Kelly. All right, great. Walker, ready to go. All right, excellent. So let's highlight Dee's screen. Dee Jacobson, is she on with us?
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, good. There she is. All right, let's highlight her screen.
Okay. I will need to move my screen a little bit so that you can see my feet. Maybe a little bit more. So the big challenge here is going to be that as I step away from the computer, you may not be able to hear me. So if that happens, somebody let me know and I will come closer so I can explain to you what we're doing. Now, I've always said that anybody who can walk can dance, and I'm going to show you that with this first dance. It's one of the old traditional dances, to the extent that we have traditional dances in Israeli dance. And it's really very simple. Most of you may have already done this. So I'm going to step further back. As I said, holler if you don't see what I'm doing or you can't hear me. Now, in pre-COVID days, you would have a large circle of friends dancing with you, and you would hold hands. Usually, somebody on either side. For this particular dance,
Cool. Okay.
you would hold hands very differently. You would take your left hand, put it over your shoulder, and then you would reach forward and put your hand on the shoulder of the friend in front of you. Let's not worry about that. Each one of us is dancing alone at this point. So we're going to start with 4 steps. Anybody can do 4 steps? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes?
Yes.
Everybody can do that. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow, slow. 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 So we've repeated this pattern 4 times, but we're going to do it with a clap or 2 claps when we do the slow steps. So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, step, step. And 4th time, step. Now, while I didn't actually mention that, typically when you do this dance, you would be walking in a circle with your friends. Obviously, we're going to have very small circles right now. So you've just learned part 1. On to part 2. You start facing the center. You're going to take 2 slow steps going in. 1, 2, and out in 4 quicker steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, out in 4 steps. In, out in 4 steps, and in, out in 4 steps, and then you start from the beginning. Now, does anybody have any questions? Or are we ready to try this with music?
We're ready.
We're ready. Okay, so I'm going to test the music to make sure you can hear it.
Here's a question. Kelly
Yes.
has a question.
Okay,
How many claps are we supposed to do?
good question. It depends where you dance. Any place you go, the dance is going to look pretty much the same, but sometimes people vary things. That's why it's folk dancing. So what I learned was with the first step, 2 claps, with the second slow step, just 1. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, step, clap, clap, step, clap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, so let me test the sound and we will see if it sounds okay to you, and then we will dance. Is that okay for everybody?
Perfect.
I can hear it.
All right, then that means we can go ahead. Let's do this. It's called Nigun Atik. Okay, good job, everyone. So, as you may have noticed, the dance goes over a number of times, and that's a good thing, because that way, by the time you get to the end of the dance, you've managed to figure out what you're supposed to be doing. All right, so we're going to do the next one, which is also one of the older dances and probably repeats quite a few times. We're going to start with the grapevine step. Don't know if you guys know what it is, but I bet you've done it before. So you're facing the center of your circle. You're going to start with your right foot. You're going to cross in front, step, cross and back. That's one grapevine. There's a dance, an Israeli dance called Ma'im that has a lot of these steps in it. And so when we're talking Israeli dance or teaching Israeli dance, we refer to it as a Ma'im step. So you're going to hear me say either grapevine or Ma'im step. It means absolutely the same thing. So starting with the right, moving to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, and again, and again. Now, if you're having trouble getting that movement, think of it this way. You're rocking forward and back, forward and back. This is just to get you used to the motion. This is not the way the step is. So you're rocking forward and back, and then you decide you're going to move to the left, doing the same thing. To the left. And you're still just rocking forward and back, and rocking forward and back. So what you've been doing there is a Ma'im step or a grapevine. So let's do it now, and the first part of the dance is going to be 4 of these steps. So 4 grapevine is going to be 1 and 2, and 3, and 4. Everybody doing okay? Let's do it just one more time. Starting with the right foot. Mime, 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 and mime. That's part 1. Part 2, we're going to go into the center again. Step, step. You can add a little bounce if you want to. Step, hop, step, hop. And now we're going to go back 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just this little bit again. Step, hop, back 2, 3, 4. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add this to the first part. So let's see if we can remember. 4 mime steps, step hop, 4 steps out. Ready? And mime 2, 3, 4. Mime, mime, and mime. Step, hop, out. Actually, I think there are only 2 of them. Now that I think about it, step, hop, step. Yes. There are only going to be 2 mime steps. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Step, hop, back 2, 3, 4 again. And again. 2 step hop, back 2, 3, 4. Let's move on with the dance. See if you can remember that when we get back to it. Next part of the dance, we're going to move to the right. It will be step together, and then you're going to make a circle around of yourself in 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do it so you can see me instead of just my back. Step, step, turn 2, 3, 4. One more time. Step, step, turn 2, 3, 4. Sway right, sway left, and then clap it up with 4 claps. All of this last bit, starting with the 2 steps. Step together, turn in 4 steps. Sway, sway, clap, 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 clap. Again. Turn in 4 steps. Sway, sway, clap, 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 clap. Do we remember the first part now? Let's go through it just one time, and then we'll do it with the music. Starting with the 2 mime. Mime and mime. 2 step hop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. And again. 2 step hops. Step. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. Right. Turn in 4 steps. Sway, sway, clap up. Right and right. Turn 2, 3, 4. Sway, sway, clap, 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 clap. And you are ready to do it with the music. Unless I hear any questions, complaints. Nothing. Good.
We are good to go, Dee.
All right. fun. It's one of the older dances and it repeats many, many times.
Dee, thank you very, very much. That is how much time we have for dancing today.
All
But
right.
we're going to pick, next time we will learn a new one, which sounds like so much fun. I think it's called Jerusalema.
Yes, yes. And
All right, well,
so we're going to do that next time?
next time.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right, cool, everybody. Well, right now we are going to move into some breakout rooms, and Allison and Holly, I'm hoping you guys can help me do that. So the third graders and older are going to stay on. We need to put Miss Lori and the younger kids into the pre-K first and second graders should go into to a breakout room, and then the journey guides, they should go into another breakout room. Okay?
How do I do that? My picture?
No, you're not. Holly's going to put you into a breakout room, and then she'll put the children in there as well with you.
Okay, so I don't have to do anything. Okay.
Just when you.
You'll have to click.
Yeah. Holly, is Holly on?
Yes, so remind me, who are all the people in this room?
Okay, so into the first room, you're going to put Miss Lori. And you're going to put Holden.
Okay, I'm trying to add, let me recreate. Okay. Lori is Androgas.
Yes.
And Holden.
Holden. And JoJo. And the Blooms.
And the Blooms. Okay.
Okay. All right. Now all right. So yeah. So once you do that one.
Okay, I've done that one.
I still see them. Okay, they're going. All right. Now take Miss Sandy and Jerry and Harry.
Hold on a second. Okay, tell me again.
Oh, Holden is David Schwartz. He should go into Lori's room.
Okay.
Oh, he's on two different ones.
Yeah, Holden is Holden. He's not David Schwartz.
Okay, so all right, okay, yeah. So put Holden into Miss Lori's room.
I did.
Well, he's still there.
He hasn't accepted yet.
Oh, Marnie, you have to accept. Oh, David Schwartz is Jacob Schwartz. Sorry. Marnie, do you see a place to accept it?
I do not, but I just entered. Holly, will you invite me again? Jerry?
Holly, will you invite her again?
Invite who?
Holden into Miss Lori's. Right, do it again.
Oh, wait. Join breakout room. Go in.
Okay.
Go in.
All right, cool. All right. Now, Holly, you want to put Harry and Sandy?
Hold on a second. I need to add a room.
Okay. Jacob Schwartz, will you open your screen so I can see you for a moment? Jacob Schwartz.
I I can't figure out how to get Jacob Schwartz out and how to add another room.
Jacob Schwartz will be right back.
Yeah, Jacob's, you don't have to get Jacob Schwartz out.
Yeah, he's in room 1. I have to get him out.
Oh, no, he's not. That's his mom.
I did not accept the invitation, so I just stayed in here.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So, Rachel, I was thinking that Jacob might want to go into with the journey guides to be one of the parts in the play. Might he?
Hold on. Jacob, come back. He's like, I'll come back in a minute when they get this sorted out. Hold on. What are his choices? To go do the play or what?
Or stay here for Hebrew. But it's very basic Hebrew.
Oh.
Uber basic.
Oh, all right. Well, then put him in the other one.
Okay. So, meaning put you.
Yes.
Okay. Holly, will you put David Schwartz into the room that you're going to put the journey guides into?
Okay, I will tell you again, I cannot add another room right now. And I cannot get Schwartz out of room 1. So Schwartz has to go out completely and come back in.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Rachel,
Okay.
just close out and come back in.
Okay. Bye.
But Holly, you're saying we can't open another room?
I cannot get another room. Let me see if I can do. I have 14 unassigned, but I cannot make another room. I can only assign them to room 1. I'm gonna have to close all rooms. Okay, Lori, I had to close your room. Now let me see if I can make more breakout rooms. Lori hasn't left yet. Lori's room's gonna close in a couple of seconds. Okay, now I can add a room. And add a room. Okay. So who do you want me to put in the
Okay, my picture's not showing up.
hold on a second, Lori. I will put your picture in and I will add your room back.
Okay,
We were having technical difficulties.
that's what I figured.
Okay,
Not
so
all the kids got the thing on Uganda. Today I learned like I am the Jews in Uganda because,
I sent it out to the parents.
yeah, well,
Okay, Rabbi, who do you want to be in the second room?
The journey guides, all the journey guides except for Jay.
Rabbi,
Yeah.
could we ask Steve Baumel to join us? Baumel, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Yes. Okay, and the rest are gonna stay in the regular room?
Are the Baumels still on?
Yes.
So Aaron and Steve should both go into the play.
Okay, they're going.
Okay.
So you want me to open these rooms?
Yeah. Yep. All right, and now kids, the kids who are still on. All right. Hey there, guys. All right, so Walker, hello, and Miriam. Holden's going to be going into the other room in a moment. And Natalie and Juliet. You know, the truth is, your Hebrew is actually way better than all this. Do you want to maybe do the Torah portion play? It's just you're just reading a script.
Talking to you.
Yes, great.
Juliet.
Huh? Just say yes.
Sure.
Okay, Holly, will you put Juliet in with the guides?
Done.
Who is iPad?
I think that's an adult.
Okay, all right. Okay, so then I've got Natalie and I've got Miriam and I've got Walker. So I know that you guys.
And you've got Benjamin Vizell too.
Oh, and Ben Vizell. Oh, Ben should go to the Torah portion play too. If he's there.
I'm here. My camera's just not working.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
See the light.
Well, Ben, if you want to go into be part of the play.
I sent him there.
Cool. All right. So, all right. So Natalie and Walker and Miriam, you guys are our students.
Yep.
Jay, I love your background. That's a great background. So I know that Miriam, you've learned a little bit of Hebrew. And Natalie, you've learned a little bit of Hebrew. And oh, you can't see me. Hang on. Yeah. All right, that's better, right? Okay. But what I want to show you is, so here is the Hebrew Aleph Bet. Okay? Mm-hmm. So we have, right? So we have, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet. Right? So each of these is a consonant. It's a letter that makes a sound, right? So if I were to say to you guys, you should keep your microphones on. Don't mute yourself. Unmute yourself. Okay, cool. All right. So if I said to you, this is the letter Bet, then what sound would it make? What? Right, exactly. Miriam, I want to be able to see your face. If I said this is a tet, what sound would it make? Just holler out, call it out. The letter makes the same sound as its name. So Walker, if I said to you, this letter is a tet, then what sound would it make?
E.
Right. But I would say it's a t sound. Right? It's a t sound. So if Natalie, if I said to you this is a samech, then what sound would it make?
Sa.
Sa. Exactly. And Miriam, if I said this is a pay, then what sound would it make?
Huh.
Huh, exactly. So let's just keep on doing this for a little bit. All right. So Walker, that's a cough. So what sound does it make? Exactly. And Natalie, this is a dalet. So what sound does it make?
Da.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. And Miriam, this is a vet. What sound would it make?
Va.
Va. All right. Now, this is an aleph.
Mute.
What sound does it make? It's a trick question. Sorry. Aleph, this letter, aleph, and this letter, ayin, those two letters are silent letters. They make a sound. So how might we get sound out of them? Well, in Hebrew, we have vowels. Now, what are the vowels in English?
A-E-I-O-U.
A, E, I, O, and U. Exactly. And those are letters, right? Right? Those are letters?
Yeah.
Yeah. But in Hebrew, we have symbols. So, for example, here, look here. So, for example, we have this vowel. And if this vowel is, it makes, what sound does it make?
Volume, 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 volume.
What sound does that make? Oops.
A.
A-W. So if you saw the word, well, how would you read that? Ah, exactly. And if you saw two dots side by side, what sound would they make?
A.
A. Yeah, it kind of looks funny. A. So if I said to you, so this is a bet, what makes what sound? But. And then this is an ah. And if I put that underneath there, how would you read that? B and ah. So put them together. Ah, exactly. Exactly. Walker, you just read your first Hebrew word. Ah. So ba. So this one is A-Y sound, right? So if I took that and I put it underneath the bet, which makes a B sound, then how would you do that?
Bay.
What?
Bay.
Bay. Bay. Walker, do you see that? B plus A is?
Bay.
Bay. Natalie, read that.
Bay.
Bay. All right. Now, how about this letter? This is a hey. So if that makes a huh sound, that makes an A sound, then how would you read it?
Hey. Hey.
Hey, exactly. Hey. How about here? That's a stomach. That's a stomach. And that's an A sound. So how would you read that?
Say. Say. Say.
Say, exactly. All right. Now,
Rabbi Scott,
yeah.
your pink
Yeah.
notes are hard to read, so can you tell them whether it's two dots or it looks like a T?
Yeah. Yeah. So this one dot is an E sound, like B or Lee or T or key, okay? So if I put this one dot that makes an E sound underneath this letter, so that letter is called a lamed. And then how would you read that? A lamed and an E sound.
Lummy.
No. So lamed makes the what?
Lee.
Lee. So Walker,
Screens.
the letter makes the sound of the beginning of the name of the letter. So lamed makes a L sound. Mem makes a M sound. Bet makes a B sound. Does that make sense? Okay, so if you had L and E, what do you read? How do you read it? Yeah, sure. Anybody.
Lee.
So, Natalie, how would you read that?
B. No.
What? That's a lamed. So how do you make that? So what sound does a lamed make?
L. No.
L sound. So if you add it to the E, you get what?
Lee.
Lee. Exactly. Try this one, Walker. This is a mem, and then add it to the E sound. So the mem makes what sound?
M.
M. So then add it to the E sound.
Me.
Exactly. Perfect. Let's do one more. This is 3 dots in a triangle. So it's an eh sound. Eh. So if you were to take letter, which is a tet, makes what sound? What sound? What does the tet make?
Ta.
Tet. Well, yeah. What sound does a tet make on its own? T. And then you add it to the get.
Ta. Ta.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I want you guys to, because I think you should be able to write on the whiteboard as well. Can you write as well on it?
Yep. Really?
Okay. So.
Everybody can write.
Okay, good. All right, so what letter is that? That's a bet. So what sound does it make?
Buh. Buh.
Buh. So I want you to practice writing these. Are you writing? Are you starting to write?
Yep. I can't write. What?
Oh, you can't write.
I can't write.
Click on annotate.
I can. I can't.
See if I can do it.
Jay, how do I give the permission to do it? Do it or can I? Oh, there you go. Oh, there's Jay. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh.
Oops, somebody started screen sharing.
Yep, that was me. Sorry.
Oops.
That's okay. Don't turn off your screen share for a moment.
Yep.
But
You have to be
you
on the annotate.
but go back because you requested.
I don't. Okay. What? Sorry. I don't know how.
Okay.
Reshare your whiteboard.
There you go.
Natalie,
Yeah.
click on stop share.
Stop share. Okay.
Share over her.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now we'll try it again. But you did request. Good. You requested to be able to write
There we go.
on it. So Miriam and Walker, you can request, I think, to be able to write. There you go. Because Miriam Zell is requesting
And then annotate.
remote control of your screen.
No.
Oh, okay.
Click on view options and then annotate.
I didn't hear what you said.
Excuse me.
Oh, Mom, it's opened.
Who's writing in blue now?
Me.
Who's me?
Miriam?
Yeah. I have to use a touchpad though, so it's very messy.
How do we can we give more than one person?
I think I can. Not working. Wait a second. Oh my God. Oh, what just happened?
Here's what I'm hoping you guys are appreciating. All of us are just learning how to make these tools work. So we're gonna figure it out. Maybe you want to just write on your own at home. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to work on writing your
Mom, can I have a piece of
how about we write the word Shabbat? Okay?
paper?
That's great. Yeah, write on paper. Write on paper. Okay, so we're gonna write the word, and you guys just copy what I'm doing, okay?
Got it.
On the whiteboard.
And the whiteboard.
No, you're going to copy on your paper, Miriam.
Yeah, not on the screen. You're gonna do on paper. Exactly.
Got it.
Okay.
Is everybody on paper?
Yes.
Okay, so we're first gonna write a shin. Okay, you see that? It's you write down. What? You don't see it?
You have stuff appearing on your thing.
I have stuff appearing on my thing. I do.
What? I see it. You have a whiteboard, and then you wrote that.
Yeah.
It looks like an E on the wrong side.
Yes, exactly. That's right. That's right. That's a shin.
There are tabs popping up all over mine.
What is?
There are tabs popping up on my screen.
Huh. I'm not sure why. Can you see the shin, this letter I wrote? Are you seeing the white screen, the whiteboard?
No.
Oh.
I see it.
I see it. It's all
And
there.
Natalie, do you see it?
Walker, can you have your mom see if she can fix it?
Wait, I found the X. Now I can see it.
Okay, good.
Oh. All right, so this right here is a shin, and as Miriam pointed out, it looks like an E on its side.
And a little dot thingy above it.
And a little dot, exactly. Holly, you're gonna bring everybody back in about 2 minutes, okay?
Yes.
Okay. And then I want you to write a bet. So we have a shin, which makes what sound? Sh. And then an ah. So how do you read this together? Sha. Walker, do you see that? Sha. Right? And then we have a bet. It makes what sound?
Ba.
And then we have another ah sound. So what do we got?
Ba. Sha.
Ba. Right. And then we've got a tog. So what sound does a tog make?
T.
Right. So Walker, we'll start with you. Can you try to read this, spell this out? So we have this first part, which is, how do you read that? Sh. Close. Sh, and then ah together is
Sha.
ah. And then a b and ah together is
Bot.
right. And then the t. So you have sha, ba, sha, bot.
Rabbi, why does it go backwards?
Because Hebrew goes from right to left. It doesn't go backwards. It goes from right to left.
Ah, okay.
Right? So make sure that you've got this written down. Walker and Natalie and Miriam, make sure you have these 3 letters written down and then you hold on to this so that you can then remember for the next time, okay?
Are we supposed to add the letters on the top or no?
No, if you want to, but these are just English I was just trying to teach you. This right here is sha. This right here is ba. And this right here is t. So you put it all together and you get?
Shabbat.
Shabbat. Right. Excellent, excellent work. Okay, we are going to welcome back in our Supreme Torah portion actors. If you are not in the play, do me a favor and turn off your screen. Stay on, but that way all the people whose screen is on will then come up in front and we'll be able to see. Let's not share our screen, please. Whoever just.
Are we supposed to mute ourselves or no?
No, yeah, you can mute yourselves. But whoever is light, who is light? Yes, please. Thank you very much for turning it off. Okay, good. All right, so our actors. We have Valmels and we have Sandy and we have Jerry. Jerry, you're in the play, right? And Harry and Laura. No, Jerry and Harry.
Yeah, and I don't have video.
Oh, why not?
I don't know. But it won't go on for me.
What about Jerry?
Either because
Two.
It
When I
says,
do something else, the video turns off.
yeah, it says unable to start video. You can't start your video because the host has stopped it.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
No.
when for the script, I have to change screen, so I have to close Zoom and go to my PDF thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
what I had to do.
my camera turns off when I do that.
Okay, Miriam, I don't want your camera on, and Lori Gass, I don't want your camera on.
I can't turn on my camera.
Andy, which part did I change to? Can
Only the actors should be on the screen. So Lori Goss, turn off your video. There you go.
What about me?
I can't turn my video back on.
Where's Jay? Is Jay around?
Well,
Jay,
If you're not acting in the play, then you can't turn your video on.
No.
All right, let's start the play.
Okay.
If I'm looking at the script, I can't have a camera on at the same
Miss
time.
Sandy?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Jay, did you get your script?
I got it.
Thank you.
Over
All
there.
right.
Sandy,
So,
which role did I switch to?
yes, you are going to be,
Kane?
What's the play for?
you could be Abel.
Just to know the story portion of the week, the story of the
Okay,
week.
here we go. It was a little challenging. The people were cooperative, but we had a few no-shows. All right,
Okay.
ready? Curtains open.
Hello down there. That's silly. Who am I talking to? There isn't anyone down there. There isn't even a down there. Boy, it sure is dark. I think I'll turn on some lights.
And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And he saw that it was good, and he called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And then there was evening, and there was morning, a first day.
Wow, that's better. Would you look at this universe? I think I'll do some redecorating. Everything looks so disorganized.
God said, "Let there be space between all the waters." God made an expanse and separated it from the water. He called the expanse sky. And there was evening and morning the second day.
This is fun. I should have done this a long time ago. A little bit more remodeling. I like that. And let me put some plants here to give this place a fancy touch.
God said, "Let the water be gathered in one area so that the dry land appears." God saw it was good and said, "Let the earth bring forth vegetation, plants, and trees of every kind."
Did I do all that already?
Says so right here in the book.
The Torah?
Right.
If it says so in the Torah, it must be so. I'm glad I had all this written down.
And there was evening and morning the third day.
All right, let me take a look at the shopping list. I have trees, earth, sky, water, and light. I think the lighting has to be better at night. New light bulbs should do it.
And God said, "Let there be lights in the sky to serve as set times for days and years." And God created the sun, the moon, and the stars. He saw it was good, and there was evening and morning the fourth day.
Now I'm making progress. I need some things to move around. This place looks great. Birds. We need a lot of birds and sea creatures too. And I'll top it off with some living creatures on land. Look at them all together. They're so cute.
God said, "Let the waters bring forth swarms of living creatures and birds that fly and great sea monsters." And it was good. There was morning and evening the fifth day.
Wouldn't it be nice to have someone to talk to? I'll make someone in my image. Here's some clay. He looks kind of funny with 3 arms. Maybe I can put one in the back. Nope. Good for scratching, but strange. I'll go with 2 arms.
God said, "Let us make man in our image." And he said to him, "Be fruitful and multiply, and you shall rule the birds, the fish, and all living things on earth." And God saw it was good. It was morning and evening the 6th day, and he stopped working. And he rested on the 7th day and called it Shabbat. And Shabbat was holy.
Hey, Adam, how are things going?
I'm bored. I've named all the animals. They're all quite nice, but frankly, I feel like a babysitter. There's no one to talk to.
Go to sleep, Adam. This will take no time at all. Scalpel, wrench, knife, hammer.
Ow!
This rib should do it. A little clay and a little dust, some sugar and spice. Perfect. Adam, wake up.
What happened?
Adam, meet Eve. Eve, meet Adam.
Whoa, hello, beautiful. How about a stroll in the Garden of Eden?
Let's see.
Who's Eve?
Juliet. Juliet. Okay.
Hold on, I didn't know I was muted.
Go ahead, Juliet.
Come on, Juliet.
I'd love to.
By the way, stay away from the tree of immortal life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. You can eat from any of the other trees, but just don't stay up too late.
We won't.
Over here.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm selling raffles for the Boy Scouts. Want to buy one?
Adam?
Oh, Boy Scouts?
Raffles?
What are you talking about?
Are you people dumb? Wait a second. I'll bet you haven't eaten from the tree of knowledge.
We're not supposed to do that.
Don't be ridiculous. A cute girl like you should know the score. It is such good tasting fruit. One bite can't hurt. Have fruit and buy a raffle.
Well, one bite won't hurt.
It's pretty good.
It sure is. Adam, take a bite.
It's delicious. Oops.
Oops. Adam, you don't have any clothes on.
Neither do you.
Gosh, you two are very clever.
Quick, cover yourself.
Adam, I was worried about you. What's this? You dropped the core. One should never litter. Why are you holding like that? Why are you hiding like that?
We're naked.
I know that, but you're not supposed to know that. Let me see that piece of fruit. Uh-oh, Snake, where are you?
Gotta go. I have a dentist appointment.
Snake, stay where you are.
Hold on.
Be in trouble?
We're in trouble.
Snake, for what you did, you shall be cursed. You shall crawl on your belly. As for you, Eve, giving birth will be painful.
Please give us another chance.
There are no second chances in the Garden of Eden. You shall have to work for a living. You are hereby kicked out of the Garden of Eden.
And Adam and Eve had a son, and they named him Cain. And Eve bore a second son, and they named him Abel. Cain became a farmer, and Abel was a shepherd.
It happened like this. I brought my best lamb to be sacrificed to God. I wanted to thank him for a good year.
Cain, go ahead.
Cain says, "Hey, Abel, I'm coming too." So he picks up some grains from the ground and joins me. I said, "Cain, God won't like your offering." But Cain was lazy. We get to the altar and offer our sacrifices. I offer my roast lamb and Cain his simple grains. Guess what? God doesn't accept Cain's sacrifice, but loves mine. So what does Cain do? He picks up a rock and kills me. He always did have a temper. So I became the first murder victim. Cain could be so hot-headed.
Cain, where's your brother?
How should I know? Am I my brother's keeper?
You killed your brother.
It was an accident.
You call dropping a rock on somebody's neck an accident?
I was aiming for the fly on Abel's shoulder.
You're talking to the creator. I make up the stories, not you. For your sin, you're destined always to wander. You can never settle down. You must wander the face of the earth.
And so it was that Cain wandered, and Adam had more children by Eve, and the people of the earth began to multiply. But they began to do evil things, and God said that he would wipe them off the face of the earth. Only Noah found favor in God's eyes.
All right, and we're going to now say thank you to our Torah portion players, and we're going to sing these words. The words are Shalom Chaverim, and they just go like this. Shalom Chaverim, Shalom Chaverim, Shalom, Shalom. And we say Lehitraot, 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 Shalom, Shalom, which means goodbye, everybody. See you later. See you next
Peace
time.
out. Shalom.
See you next week.
Peace out.
Thank you for your readings.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Sandy and Rabbi Scott.
It was fun.
Thanks everyone who participated.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Scott, we need to talk about the technical difficulties.
Technical difficulty.